Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So, I did a video. This used to be a rideshare channel. Um, I may do some more rideshare videos, but just recently I shared a post on Facebook about Trump cutting federal jobs. Instead of cutting them from the top, where they should be cut with all these. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Cuts them from the very bottom, and he started out with national parks. And my dad's ashes are in a national park. That's where he wanted his ashes spread. So his last request was to have his ashes spread in a national park. And then, of course, Trump signs his 4,020, whatever fucking it is, executive order, and fires all these federal employees, and it suspends 5,000 additional federal jobs and whatever. And of course, instead of cutting from the very top, where the highest paid members that are just sucking up everything or taking the money, he cuts it from the lowest ranking, lowest paid, underfunded areas in California. Our national parks, our very last unmolested areas in the United States. And one of which my dad his ashes are in. So that pissed me off, and I did a little thing on Facebook about that, and the next thing I know, I got people telling me, well, if you don't like it, get the fuck out of the country. Really? So my opinion now, because of your I'm gonna the almighty God, the almighty Trump God, I voice an opinion on something which is a policy change, and it turned into politics. And so I said, what next? Cutting trees? Sure as shit, a week later, he signs another executive order saying, hey, we got all this lumber, all those beautiful trees, and so much lumber in the United States, and we don't need to import lumber from Canada and all this other stuff. We got so many forests and so many places we can, harvest these trees from, and we'll just take them from there. So that you see where I'm going with this, right? So the last thing I saw, and it broke my heart. It broke my heart, and I actually heard it on KNX 1070 here in Southern California today. Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Park. Well, let's just say Sequoia National Park to keep it simple. That's where my dad's ashes are, along with probably hundreds, if not thousands, of people who have done the same thing for their loved ones over the last 100 plus years, 133 years. These have been national parks and protected. The people have done that. Sequoia National Park put out a post that they are cutting staff by half. There will be no more guided tours, which means Crystal Cave, which is an awesome thing to do. Crystal Cave, don't have the money, don't have people to take care of it or do the tours, so that's going to be closed. Well, at this point, indefinitely. The gift shops and the nature hikes, and these people that dedicated their lives and all that schooling to learn about our national forest system and the ecosystems that are within all the different layers of the timberline and the alpine and the foothills and all that other stuff. They're all out of jobs. So Sequoia National Park cut everything by 50%. Now, some of you are going to probably look at me and go, oh, you're just hollering, and it's no big deal. Well, you know what? It is a big fucking deal, because 50% also includes park patrol. You know what else it includes? Any idea? Did somebody say it? If you did, good for you. If you didn't, I'm going to tell you. Search and rescue, medical services, all all that stuff has now been cut. So you get lost in a national park somewhere, you get driving up one of the roads and get hurt, rather than having somebody come up from actually in the park, they may have to drive 30 or 40 miles or bring a helicopter. It doesn't matter. So, you know, the trifecta here is Trump fucked up. And, you know, like I said, first we start off with cutting federal jobs at the bottom, which is, you know, forest rangers, national parks, and all that other shit. Then we're going to start tearing the trees out of these places, which have been protected since 1892, 1896. I think Yosemite was the first park to actually be part of the national park system that was protected, and Sequoia National Park was number 2. And then, and now he wants to just get in there and cut them and cut the funding and fire people and start tearing the trees out. I mean, Jesus, man, you know, I had one person, and I'm going to say it, and this person knows who they are, and if they watch the video, you know what? This one is on you, all right? Has the audacity. So first I've been told, leave the country, shut up, they're just trimming fat, but this is what gives me. Do you think your dad really cares? Really? That's a pretty chicken shit thing to say. You know, it's his final resting spot. It's where he wanted his ashes spread. And if you believe, yeah, he cares. So, but how dare you pose that question to somebody? And this was somebody who I thought was a friend. And it actually got the, do you really think he cares? Motherfucker, you're lucky you're several miles away in a different city, or I'd be breaking my foot off in your ass. What a messed up thing to say. So, you know, I don't know what, I just, again, and this is just one thing, okay? I'm not saying anything about anything else. It's apparent I do not like Trump. I think he's an egotistical, self-absorbed, God complex, psychopath. You know, I mean, the guy's just, he's a freaking nut job. But y'all voted him in, and man, hopefully in the next 4 years, when you decide to go somewhere with your family, depending on what it is, hopefully it'll still be there. You know what I mean? So anyway, I just wanted to get that out. Thought it was interesting. Heard it on the radio today that was the last thing. Or you know, I heard the fallout from what I had read about Sequoia National Park was, yeah, now these parks are cutting all this stuff, including first responders, which also hits home because I'm a retired first responder. So, like it, hate it, I don't know what to tell you, but this is the video. This is my rant. It sucks, you know. The very last beautiful, beautiful protected places in our country, and this man wants to defund them, fire people, cut their resources, and then go in there and start tearing them apart. It's a shame. So if you voted for Trump, hope the next 4 years for you doesn't turn out like it is for a lot of people like myself who actually have a certain relationship with these areas. So thanks for watching the video. I wish you all the best of health, and be safe, everybody. Thanks for listening. See ya.